This week, Rush Limbaugh's hatred of the president leads him to endorse a murderous cult, Hannity's hatred leads him to race bait, and conservatives work overtime to tear down a real grassroots movement. Thanks for watching. I'm Melody Johnson. Rush Limbaugh has always been clear about his thoughts on the president. He wants him and his recovery policies for America to fail. But how far will he go? Far enough that he'd defend a cult engaged in murder, torture, rape, and the kidnapping of children to force them into military service. Have a listen.
Lord's Resistance Army are Christians. They are fighting the Muslims in Sudan. And Obama has sent troops, United States troops, to remove them from the battlefield, which means kill them. That's what the lingo means. To help regional forces remove from the battlefield, meaning capture or kill. So that's a new war, 100 troops to wipe out Christians in Sudan, Uganda.
When he heard what the Lord's Resistance Army is all about, he laughed it off. Apparently, it's all a game to him. But it's not a game to Senator Inhofe, who blasted Limbaugh on the floor of Congress.
Some people have mistakenly said that this guy's a Christian, and I want to make sure everyone knows that he officially was disavowed by the Catholic Church. I stand behind the president in his decision. I don't very often stand behind this president, but I do in this case, because we passed it without a dissenting vote. Every member in here, there's not one voted against it. So let's keep that in mind, that that's the truth about what is happening now with the LRA.
And it's not a game to Evelyn Apoko, a survivor of the LRA's atrocities. She addressed Limbaugh in a video.
My name is Evelyn. I am a former abducted child. My heart breaks when I hear your message about the LRA. I experienced firsthand the pain and hatred of humanity in the LRA. I have witnessed the spirit of Joseph Kony, and it is not from God.
We do hope you're proud of yourself, Rush. We've been talking about the Occupy Wall Street protests for a few weeks now, and we've focused on the conservative media's political need to tear down the real grassroots protest. This week, we published a comprehensive guide to the conservative media smears. One of Fox News' fake Democrats, Doug Schoen, published a flawed poll of the protesters. He even trumped up and exaggerated the rather predictable results to claim that protesters are extremists, because that fits the narrative that he and Fox want to portray.
Doug Schoen's poll shows that they are indeed extremely way out there on the left for Occupy Wall Street.
One of the stats that he quotes in his article in the Wall Street Journal is that 30% of the 200 that he polled believe that violence might be a good idea.
Violence is justified, according to 30% of the people polled on those demonstrations.
Check out all of our research on these smears at MediaMatters.org. Remember the birthers? That was a movement, very popular on the right, which claimed President Obama isn't eligible to be president because he's supposedly not a natural-born citizen. They were hoping he'd release his birth certificate. He did, but they still weren't happy. And many birthers still aren't. Here's Sean Hannity.
People questioning about where Barack Obama was born.
It was never my issue, but I got to tell you something. What was such a big deal? Say, show your birth certificate. Why didn't they just show it and get it over with? Why did this have to drag on forever?
Why was it brought up in the first place? It's fundamentally
because he says in his book he grew up in Kenya.
Hannity claims he wasn't a birther, but he led the charge on Fox News for Obama to re-release his birth certificate. And now he's pushing lies about where Obama was raised. Some may say he's flirting with racism, but, well, we report, you decide. But enough about race. Here's some good old-fashioned sexism. Brian Kilmeade on Fox and Friends, treating women like objects. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Could this bra be the key to paying down the national debt? Let me see. The Victoria's Secret model's here. Miranda with her $2.5 million treasure. And I'm talking about the bra.